my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm just pulling out of Walmart. I tried doing a couple openings today, just my openings were not going as great. As you can tell, I have all the groceries already. It wasn't as crowded as I thought. I also was gonna record inside, but my dad showed up and he don't like being on camera for some reason. Like, I can grab like a glimpse of him somewhere, but like actually walking, talking, and doing all that kind of stuff, no, he's not one for the camera. I don't know why. I just don't understand. But anyhow, so we did our shopping. He came. He's actually trying to get out with his truck and trailer. Just a little bit harder. Just tight turns. Because we have this one hill that comes up to our Walmart, and the way they did the parking lot, it's just all tight turns. So now I'm heading home. I am actually gonna go and now get help from my mom, because apparently we bought more groceries than I wanted to buy. So that's because Dad came. And then we're gonna wash everything, put everything away, and then I'm gonna make him his goulash dinner. Okay, now everybody has a different term to goulash. Leave me a note, whether it's here or on my Instagram page, of what your term of goulash is. Because my grandfather, to him, when he was alive, goulash to him was chunks of beef with brown gravy, onions, carrots, and almost like a beef stew, but and then egg noodles underneath. My dad likes that too. Usually you add like a sour cream, so it's more of a creamier base. But I also make what they call a northern, from what I was told from somebody else, it's considered a northern thing, where it's beef, a little bit of chunk tomatoes, tomato sauce, green peppers, onions, and then you let that all cook, and then you add some seasoning, of course, like some garlic powder or something, and then you serve that over egg noodles. So everybody has their different terms. So, but definitely chocolate cake for dessert again. Hey everyone, so I'm back home. You can hear my AC running. I'm changed into what I call my hangout outfit, and we've already washed the groceries. I already washed my hands. You can see my hands are a tad bit dry, but I'm gonna put on some Young Living lotion. And now I'm gonna go outside and start prepping my dad's dinner, and then I have to go put a fan together for out in the garage for one of our refrigerators. So I'm gonna do that, and hopefully I'll see you guys later. So, scratch the fan idea. The fan was not the right amount of power that we needed. So we're going to end up having to take that back. So today in the mail, yes, I'm outside. For those who don't know, my dad has a food allergy. So certain foods can make his reactions different. So we cook out in our patio. It's enclosed. You can check out one of my other videos. You can see probably one of my Christmas videos where I was putting Christmas stuff away. It's all enclosed. It has AC. So this is, for those who don't know, this is our cooking kitchen. It has our stove, our oven. Over here, I don't know how well you guys can see. I'm going to come around the camera real quick. Yeah, you can see the refrigerator. So we have all our different types of cooking. The only thing we can do is like French fries or hot dogs. We do in the air fryer in the house. That is the only two things that doesn't really, and rice. But rice used to bother him, but not as, that was just a reflex problem with the rice, so we're good. So while I was out at the store with my dad, mail came. Always a great thing when you get one of these. So exciting. For those who don't know Young Living, you have to have so many, what we call PV points. And PV is personal value. I believe that's what I was told by one person. I'm not really quite sure if that's still true, because that person no longer does Young Living. So I'm not going to fully commit myself on that. But you have to have 100 points overall on your own account to order to get your commissions. Not bad, because I'm always buying stuff depending on what I need. But I bought convention stuff, but because I ordered convention stuff, I didn't order anything else, and I didn't realize I did not hit. So on the, oops, screw, so I can pop the box open. So on the last day of the month of June, I placed my order so I could get my full 100 because I still get commission. I get commission on my dad's order, and I do have people under me. So, but then it's just so I can get commission. Point blank on that. So anyhow, so this is the order. I know that doesn't make sense, and one day I will do a video on that, just so you guys can kind of understand if you're not a member, or you're a new member and you really don't know. But yes, I learned everything the hard way. I didn't really have a perfect team, not team, a good sponsor when I first started. Kind of just left me hanging. So I got transferred to another team, but unfortunately, well, I don't hear from her anymore. So I hear from a couple of the other people that are part of her team, but I deal with just two people that I trust pretty dearly to my heart. Jill on call, which you'll see some of the videos that I posted from convention with her name titled, and Carrie Berkeley and her husband Christian. So those are the people that when I have a problem or I have a question, those are the people I turn to right away without skipping a beat. So in my order, I ordered our acorn granola. This stuff is so good. I wasn't crazy about it, so I'm not really a big nutty fan, and I have problems with my jaw, so not always like the crunchy stuff. But if I add this like to a cereal or top of a yogurt, it starts to get a little soft where I can chew. I also like our acorn granola bars. My mom loves those, and now I like them, so now me and her usually fight over. But my mom really loves it, so I got this for her. She likes eating it with her multigrain Cheerios. She likes eating that with this. So, and right now with everything going on, you can never have enough of household cleaner thieves. Now, I'm gonna start making dinner, but honestly, this bottle is like, all right, so let's see. This is a 14-ounce bottle, and I could probably get close to probably 2 months out of this bottle. And you're going, what? 2 months out of that bottle with everything going on? Yes, because this is not diluted. It's fully concentrated, and it is the best, honestly. If you're not a member, this is all organic. This is no harsh chemicals, pure essential oils that tend to clean. So good. I mean, I keep a jar, and that's another thing that's on my video. I'll post that one down on the bottom for you guys. But it's a video of me making sanitized wipes. Household cleaner, tea tree oil, purification, and you got yourself hand sanitizer wipes. I use that all over our counter. In fact, I will, groceries, that's what my mom and I just did. We wiped out all the groceries. Our watermelon, we used our feed. It's still the thieves, but it's for fruit and veggies. I did that. I did that on the, didn't I bring them out? Maybe I didn't bring it out. But I have a bowl of peppers and onions. I thought I brought it out, but apparently I didn't. But all those get washed. Bananas, even though we eat the inside, still you don't want to touch the outside from everybody touching them. That gets clean. Potatoes. I have a couple, if you go to my Instagram, I'll post that here for you guys. But on there's a potato picture, and I showed you the little bottle, but it comes in like a bigger bottle, but I like the spray bottle better. Shows you before and after of the potato. It's just the best. I'm gonna try and clean our outdoor table with this so you guys could see really honestly. I'll see if I can get to it. I really want to start cooking though. So, but this stuff is phenomenal. I mean, I have a spray bottle. I think it's 16 ounces. I do 3 caps depending on what I'm doing. Maybe 4, so just 4 of these little caps, and these caps are not really big, so if you look inside, I don't have always a steady hand, so guys, so please bear with me, but it's not big. And then there's a little there's a little pinhole here, and then you just poke that hole. You don't even have to open the whole thing, because then you'll spill it everywhere, but you just squeeze it right in. 4 caps, fill the rest with tap water. If you have essential oils from us already, you add a few drops of lemon. That's usually just to help more of a degreaser, but I usually just put 1 drop of lemon in just for the hell of it. Sorry, I said the word hell, but yes. But otherwise, that's it. I actually keep a small travel size. I usually put it in my top when I go to the store, and I'm already spraying down the groceries as I'm going. Today I did not because my dad was with me, and well, when he comes, you just gotta move. So unfortunately, the only other thing that was in this box, which I so enjoy getting, and I think this is actually, oh look, it's now July, August, and September, which was our newsletter. Ooh, Wolfberry barbecue chicken. Sounds really good. This has all the updates about everything going on. This is a recipe corner we have normally. I always look forward to it. The chicken actually sounds like the chicken they served actually over at our convention last year. This is about our foundation, which is, I love our foundation. We do so many good deeds. I love the company so well. This was everything that was released during convention. Yeah, right there. But you're saying, oh, that's good. Well, it opens up. But I know it's full. I just saw the peel, so. Oops. Sorry. Real life. It reopens. And then you have all the other information. It gives you who has ranked up. Maybe you'll see a team member on here. But yeah, so this is really good. I love keeping these just for going over things. So, but that was what I got in my box. Just 2 items, but just enough to hit my PBs. And now I'm going to cook, so I'm going to do that now. Okay, everyone, so you can see the pot right here, right? Okay, good. So, I'm going to show you, I think I've showed you guys this recipe once before, but today I'm going to show you again, just because it's one of my dad's favorites. And that is what I'm doing, so I wanted to keep talking with you guys. But here's my peppers and onions. You can see kind of how shiny these look. I don't know how well you guys can see. But that is from the household, not the household, the Thieves fruit and veggie cleaner. So, okay, so if you were to make this meal, you would need a spatula, chopper. I always have a ladle. I don't like really messes. 1 green pepper, if you're making 1 single batch. Unless you have a big family, you gotta double it. So, from just my dad, because I'm eating something else, is 1 green pepper, half an onion, both diced. You'll need extra virgin olive oil. So I'm gonna put that in the pan. Just a little bit, because I'm going to put the peppers in, saute them first before adding the meat. You need chopped garlic, which I always have a big thing of chopped garlic just from Walmart. Doesn't have to be a fancy kind. Now, this is a big package of chopped meat. I will probably use about this much. I won't use it all. I'll probably just use 3/4 of it. So, you'll need a can of anything of diced tomatoes. This one has basil, garlic, and oregano in it. When you open it up, drain the juice to the side because you want to put in the tomatoes first. And then ragu meat sauce. So you'll probably need 3/4 of that jar also. And let's start cooking. I'm letting the oil heat up. I'm going to also get some Italian seasoning and some more garlic. Yes, I am still here. We have a little storage cabinet back here that holds more of our pots and pans. And our seasonings. So that is heating up really good. So I'm gonna now pour that in here. Just enough. You want to give them a head start cooking. I have it right now at 375 on this because it tells me the temperature. I might put it up to maybe $2.95 just to not be out here all day cooking. It is pretty hot outside today, but we have AC in here, but sometimes the AC is not always your friend. So today, the patio is sitting at 82. Now, my dad has gone and resealed the roof, because it's a metal roof, and it is not as bad as it used to be. It used to be much, much, much worse, like during the summer. With even one AC, because we used to have two, it was probably like in the 90s, high 90s. So it's better. We have a fan above us, and then we have two regular house fans, I'll call them. So with the garlic, it's all about your preference. Some people don't like a lot of garlic. Some people that are Italian can stand the whole garlic. So it all depends. So I have this little half a teaspoon. So if you were just doing it and you're not a big garlic fan, I would say probably a half a teaspoon. But that would be about a half a teaspoon. And unfortunately, in this Italian family of ours, well, we like a lot of garlic. So I'll do 3 half a teaspoons with a little bit of a hump. And a little bit of the juice from it. So now you can see the meat's already, not the meat, the peppers are already starting to get that lighter color. They're starting to get hot. No, I'll put the rest. I don't really call it a full recipe because I always just go by. But I paid attention today for you guys. And then that's good. So that is. This wasn't right. Okay. So now that that's like that, now I'm going to add the meat. Yes, my hands are clean. I just finished washing them in the house before I came out. Okay. That I'm going to take back in and put it in a baggie and then put it in the freezer. So then you want to chop up the meat. And this is really good. A fast meal, hearty meal. And usually I serve this. Oops, now I'm flinging meat at you guys. So this is not what's really in the bottle. This is an Honest bottle, but I don't use it anymore. Honest company, because I've moved over to Young Living. Way better. And they complain that they have non-toxin and all that, but there was still some stuff in here that was still not healthy for you. So I wanted to wash my hands without going inside, so I'll just take a paper towel. And because it has household cleaner, that is Young Living's household cleaner in it. And it smells so good. And I'll just clean it. And I did touch this a little bit with my raw meat hand. So, okay. So now my hand's clean. So, and this doesn't take much long to heat up this company's pan, the New Wave. So, that is the meat. I'm going to brown it up. And then when it gets to a point, I'm going to start chopping it just because I want it to be not super grindy, but not big chunks either. And now I'm going to move that up to 310, so that's like a medium high. I start doing it, yes, while it's still a little bit raw because this pan gets so hot so fast that you can see already here in certain spots it's already browning. So and I'm gonna run in because I hear the dogs barking, so it might mean somebody is at the door. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just came back. My dad was walking in from the neighbor's house. I have garlic powder and Italian seasoning. I just sprinkled just lightly over it. So that is cooking. The meat is tenderizing. So what I do is I reuse the bowl that I had the peppers and onions in. So this bowl here. And then I'll open this can of tomatoes. Sorry, I hit the camera by mistake. So here is the jar. I open the can and then I take the juices out. Usually there's not much juice, but I try to let them come down and then I just squeeze. And the only reason why is because I want the tomatoes itself first. And I usually get a different brand. I usually get Del Monte. They didn't have it, so that's what I went with. Okay, so now I poured the tomatoes out into the dish. And my hands are dirty again, so back to the Young Living Thieves Cleaner. Okay, and it smells really good right now. So now everything is in the pan. The meat's still browning, but the reason why you add it while it's still browning is so that it absorbs. So now that it's still browning, see, so I'll have a couple of chunks there. So I'm gonna let that cook a little bit. Most likely my dad's gonna make me stop this camera in a second because he keeps coming out bringing me watermelon that my mom is cutting up because we got 2 watermelons today. Now, the only thing that I don't like about this company so far is they don't get all the peels. And yes, it's fine, but my dad has bad teeth, so this is why this meal is really good for him. It's a hearty meal. Usually the other company doesn't have them, so just depends on the brand you get. So now this is all cooking. It's probably the best I'm gonna get this diced up. And I'll let this cook and marinate just a little bit longer together to make sure. At this point, this is when you want no raw meat at all. So this is the point where you want to, before you add the tomato sauce in, you want to make sure that there is nothing red raw, not the tomatoes. I meant the meat. So it smells really good. I think I'm just going to add a tad bit more Italian seasoning, just a tad. And I'm going to put this away and then let that simmer. And you can see it's simmering. It smells really good. It's okay to me. My dad loves it. But this is what I was talking about in the car with the goulash. That some people call it a goulash. I made it one day. I was on the phone with Spectrum. And the guy, when he says, oh, I could hear you cooking and everything, what are you making? And I told him, he's like, oh, we call that a goulash. I'm like, okay, but everybody has a different goulash, so. Anywho. So I'm going to put this on a high now, just to get a really fast, good simmer. And then this little bit of juice that you saved, you can now pour that in. Stir that up. And then, like I said, I serve this with elbow noodles. It's mostly how most people serve it Some people, you could do any type of macaroni, but elbows is just one of my dad's favorite with this. He prefers it. And the last time I made this, I put it in a, let's say like a dish that you would go to a restaurant for a family-sized meal, and they would bring out like a bowl. I put it in a small dish, and he's like, I want more. So I ended up putting him in a bigger bowl, and he ate almost, I would say probably like this half of the pot is what he ate. And then he finished the other half the next day. That was just how good he enjoyed it. So last night I made a daily Thanksgiving meal. Cornbread, turkey breast, roasted turkey breast, stuffing, mashed potatoes. My mom did the mashed potatoes and stuffing. She does the box stuffing, which is his favorite. So cranberry sauce, and I make fresh cornbread, corn muffins. And then I made a chocolate cake last night. So, okay, so now that it's simmering, there's no raw meat. I'll do about 3/4. It depends on how saucy you want it. He's a big saucy, but enough that you don't want it to when it hits the macaroni. Now, I'll drop it down to a medium-high now from the high. And you can kind of just get an idea about it when you're stirring in everything. And just remember, if you're not a person that cooks often, or you feel like you're not one of those people that are a good cook. I mean, there's some people out there. I have a friend who she says she's a terrible cook. I think she's a good cook, but it's just her opinion against her food. So just remember, meat will let out grease, it will dry out, but if you have enough flavor and moisture in the pot, it will absorb your juices from the sauce into the meat, which makes it juicy. So just remember that, so that if you're gonna let it simmer, like let's just say you're making dinner and your kids are outside, then you'll put a little extra just to, or enough that usually while I'm doing this, I'll put the macaroni in, but he's not ready to eat, so I'll let this simmer for a while until then. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just let it simmer, bubble, simmer, bring in some of this trash, and continue on with my day. And I'll talk to you guys later.